Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back with another Aussie box.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this because this is part of the 2024 edition of Claire and Erin's Australian box.
Yeah, if you didn't know, Claire and Erin sent us a box last year, which was massive.
Massive.
We really enjoyed trying those boxes. We'll leave a link up there if you want to watch some of those other videos. We did send Claire and Erin a box of British treats back to enjoy. If you'd like to grab yourself some British chocolates or snacks, we'll leave a link down below.
Yeah, and that's a great way for you guys to support the channel. Me and Kate have a small business where we send British candy all over the world, so check it out.
Yeah, it definitely helps keep us making these videos.
That's for sure.
Right, if you missed last week's video, this is a photo of the wonderful Claire and Erin, and this is part 2. This looks really delicious to me, and I'm so excited that we've got some drinks.
From all our boxes from Australia, we've come to know a lot of the popular brands from Australia. Yeah. And what's interesting about this box
we've seen a lot of repeated brands
is I don't recognise any of these.
No. And I don't know if it's because I keep looking at these that I feel like Kirk's might be quite...
Kirk sounds familiar.
But I don't think I have.
Do you know what I think
them.
Kirk's is? I don't think we've had a Kirk's drink though. I think one of those Allen's sweets was in collaboration with Kirk's.
Oh really? I actually think we should start with the drink.
Okay, if you say so.
Because we've got some nice crisps to pair it with, and then we go to sweet stuff. And I feel like sometimes it's nice to have it more with a sweet, with the savoury.
What have you got for us then?
So, which one would you like to try first?
I don't know what there is. Cola.
There is either passion or like cola.
Cola beer. Let's try
Yeah,
cola beer.
cola beer. I like the look of that.
This ain't just any kind of drink. This is Kirk's cola beer. Some say it was crafted by a genius of taste, especially for the people of WA. Others say it was just a happy accident.
Kirk's is another classic Aussie brand, and we've selected a couple of flavours for you to try. In Australia, we call a drink made with fizzy drink and ice cream a spider. Cola beer is a flavour that's difficult to describe, but we would maybe describe it as similar to a cola spider, so like a Coke float.
Oh, so is it like a
So is this
cream
gonna be
soda
like a cream?
cola?
Yeah. So maybe it's not sounded like a cola.
Maybe, yeah.
It's one of those ones where you don't want to feel too cocky going one way, just calling it cola. But then if I start going Kolé, everyone's gonna be like, what a wally.
Yeah.
Ooh, that smells nice.
Ooh. Doesn't smell like what I was expecting.
The second smell different. That smelled like a bath bomb. Do you know what that kind of tastes like?
What?
A bit like Iron Brew.
I was thinking that, yeah.
And I sent Claire and Erin Iron Brew.
Because Iron Brew is a little bit cream soda-y, isn't it?
Claire and Erin, do you feel like this tastes anything like the Iron Brew we sent? Do you know what it also kind of tastes like? A wham bar.
Mmm. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
This is fantastic. This is lovely.
It's so refreshing. But it's
sweet at the same time.
It's like a very light cola, but that's like in the undertones, and then the main flavour is like cream soda or something.
I wouldn't even say that tastes like Coke at all. It's got the sweetness, and I think what you mean by like a Coke float, it's got the sweetness of a Coke float.
Yeah.
It's sweet, it's fresh, it tastes like fruity, but like when you eat a wham bar here in the UK and there's those little specks of like power.
Yeah. Crunch.
I feel like afterwards I'm getting that sort of like, that's fantastic.
That is so good.
Cheers to Kirk's, however you say, beer.
I thought you were going to say to Claire and Erin.
Cheers to Claire and Erin. It does taste like Iron Brew, but I do think this might even be Iron Brew.
Yeah.
Oh, if you actually would like to try Iron Brew, we've got that on our website, so definitely check that out.
You can tell us if you think it's the same. Yeah, that's good though, isn't it?
Like, that is fantastic, and I know it sounds crazy for a drink, but that's going 10 out of 10. I love it so much. Love it. You didn't say if you like it, so do you like it?
Yeah, interesting.
Okay, shall we open these?
Yeah, let's go for it. I don't know why. This looks familiar. I feel like did we used to have Thins? I feel like that branding looks familiar.
I don't recognise it. I feel like you could, I know it says proudly Australian made, but I feel like this branding could get mixed up with America.
Well, it's the
I know
red.
there's no white, but it's the
blue.
white, blue and red.
Yeah.
So, this is the brand Thins?
Thins, I think.
Pie and sauce. Thin and crispy potato chips.
Cut just right to create the perfect light and crispy texture that melts in your mouth.
And this is a limited edition flavour. Is pie and sauce really popular in Australia then? Because pie is also very popular here. But instead of sauce, it's gravy. Because that looks more like a red sauce, didn't it? Or was it
did,
gravy?
didn't it? Looks like ketchup, on top.
Footy fan series.
Footy fans.
Oh, is this like while watching the footy you have a pie?
Yeah.
In like British
football culture.
You can go and get like pie at a game, or you can get chips.
Like me and Matt went to the Reading game and they won, and we had pie at half-time.
Fins are an Australian chip brand, and you can't get much more Aussie than pie and sauce. How funny. Smell that? It really smells like pie.
I'd hope so. Yeah, it does.
Funny.
Although I don't know if it's just because they're potato, but it smells like pie and chips.
And like I think
Vinegar.
there must be some sort of ketchup in there because I feel like I can smell it. These taste like gravy crisps.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, lovely. I think pie and sauce could sound a bit boring, but actually it's really good.
You're not the biggest meat crisp fan, so what do you think to this?
Yeah, incredible. But I don't think they really taste meaty. This is the crisp flavour I never knew I needed.
Yeah, it's so good. It's just very light and soft, and like the crisps are not too hard and crunchy, but it has a nice crunch.
Oh, they're lovely. Very lightly cooked.
It's so hard to score. What are you giving them?
They're not that incredible that like I'm going to rave about them, or I'd like, I need to find them again. But if they were there, I would have them.
So what are you giving them?
I'm going to give them an 8. They're great. They're really good.
I'm giving them a solid 9 out of 10. Fantastic. And the good thing is we have another crisp. And these look like the cutest thing ever. Toobs.
Tasty Toobs.
Savoury tomato flavoured snack.
The tasty, saucy, bite-sized snack.
Tasty Toobs.
Tasty Toobs? They're like snappers.
Another childhood favourite. So these are probably more like What's-Its and Monster Munch and Quavers. They really enjoyed Quavers.
Oh.
Oh, did you used to put them on your fingers?
This is the best finger snack. Australia's best finger snack. It's got a great flavour.
Yeah.
It's like a bit like a Tangy Tom or something.
I wouldn't necessarily think they were tomato, but it is a nice flavour.
I get why it's tomato. It's not very obviously tomato, but it's got like a tanginess.
I like that they're like a puff. They're not like my favourite crisp though, so like they'll probably just get a 7.
They're light and crispy, nice.
Nice
I'll give it a
flavour.
7,
I would definitely eat them, but yeah, they're nothing to like write home about. Is that the right saying? Yeah, I'll just give them like a 7.
I mean, what's the saying once you're already home? Well, you're not home, right? To your house.
Yeah. I can really see those being a childhood classic. I feel like we've got stuff like that here.
I'd be really pleased if they're in my lunchbox.
Yeah, I'll be really pleased too. I like the colouring as well. Shall we have another soda?
Let's have another Kirk's.
I'm very excited for this Kirk's one now. Also, sneak preview, in a box coming, we have Pepsi Max Creaming Soda Cola.
This ain't just any passion fruit flavoured drink. This is a Kirk's Pasito, as classic as Auntie Dawn's Pavlova.
There's got a bit of humour there.
As classic as Auntie Dawn's Pavlova.
That's so funny. This is a refreshing passion fruit flavour. Is that kind of like Despacito?
Maybe. Slowly. That's the thing. I don't know about the mainstream brands, but the smaller brands in Australia, I feel like do have personality.
It's not often you get like a passion fruit drink, so I'm very excited for this. Smells delicious. Wow.
That's great.
A little bit like Lilt, or one of our sodas we've had growing up.
Well, Lilt is like pineapple and passion fruit, isn't it? And mango?
I don't know. I remember it's definitely pineapple, I think.
That's delicious.
That is so nice. It's funny though, like out of the two of them, I think I thought I was going to like this, and I do love this so much. But there's something about this drink.
I was thinking the
it's
exact
so
same thing.
different. Whereas this is just an amazing fruity drink.
Yeah.
But that's different.
And this is very sweet though.
It is sweet.
Don't get me wrong, that's sweet, but I could drink it, more of it.
Yeah.
Whereas that amount is perfect for me. I don't want any more.
I'm probably
than that.
going like 9.75, and then that's like, I think that's even a 12. That drink is so good.
I'll go 8 and 9 for that.
Quite often, a few of you guys have like commented saying like, oh, if you were to go back, like what would you pick up? If I was to go to Australia, this would literally be first on my list. It's so good. I love it so much.
I'd pick up, although we can get it in our own shop, so I don't need to,
What?
but I get Bundaberg ginger beer.
Oh, yeah.
That's so good.
Shall we go chocolate or sweet?
Sweets.
Sweet. I was not expecting that. Shall I bring them both down to the table? This is a brand we haven't seen, and I'm loving the style. Fyna, would you say? Fyna?
Fyna?
And it's the brand Fyna, but then these two are called Big Boss. I don't know if they all are, but I feel like it's this guy, Big Boss. Original Musk Stick. What the heck?
No artificial colours or flavours. Musk Stick doesn't exactly conjure the
No,
most...
and it's something about the colours. That pink with the like yellowy orange and his blue suit and the white. It's so cool.
Oh,
Dynamite
I like the fact
caramel.
you like pink with the yellowy orange.
Yeah, it's so cool. Hey, I'm talking here.
Hey, I'm talking here. Listen up. I'm back. Bigger, better, and better than ever. You'll be seeing me.
Kind of like a New York accent, you picture.
More about the OG soon.
Erin and Claire say, are Musk sticks a thing in England? They're an interesting flavour that just seem normal to us because we grew up with them. I'm now interested in what this flavour is going to be.
I hope they're not musky.
I don't think Musk sticks are a thing here, but pull one out. We have things like this, but I don't think it's what you've got. That literally smells like my musky candles.
It smells like something you'd put in your drawers to keep your clothes
Yeah,
fresh.
this is so bizarre.
It really tastes like potpourri.
What the heck? No, these are not a
That's
thing in
wild.
England. We have this.
We have stuff with this texture.
We have this in shapes of flowers that you put in a bowl and it makes your house smell.
Yeah, when you go to a relative's house and there's a little wooden bowl and then there's like dry flowers in there, that's that.
We call that potpourri.
You might, I don't.
What do you call it?
I call it potpourri. Not potpourri.
Potpourri. It's funny though because I kind of wanted to eat more.
No.
It's Australia where we had the eucalyptus, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this is on that same sort of like vibe.
What do you think?
It's very like, it's not menthol, but it's like in that sort of clearing, refreshing. It is refreshing. I feel like that could be an aftertaste to a chewing gum. I'm not sure on it though.
No. For me, that's like a 3.
Oh no. I think
do not want to taste that.
I think it tastes better than the smell though.
I don't think so.
I really like
line up perfectly.
musky perfumes and candles. So I didn't think I'd ever eat musk after smelling and burning them.
But that's not what musk is like when things are like damp. A bit damp and...
No, there must be something that's musk because why would you have a damp candle?
What, you have candles called musk?
And like sprays that have musk. Yeah, musk must
I
be
thought
like
it's like when you go into an old house and you go, oh, it smells a bit musky in here. It was like dank.
Strong odour from a gland of the musk deer. No way, please don't tell me this. Musk is a class of aromatic substances commonly used as base notes in perfumery. They include glandular... What? They include glandular secretions from animals such as the musk deer. Oh, I just had
You've been spritzing
glandular secretions
all over
in my
your house.
mouth. Numerous plants emitting similar fragrances and artificial substances with similar odours. Musk was a name originally given to a substance with a strong odour obtained from a gland of the musk deer. Oh dear.
These are like those kids' cigarettes.
Yeah, well, I think they say here. Now, these are a childhood favourite. They used to be called Big Boss cigars.
Hey, toots.
And they had one red end. Hey, toots.
Hey, toots.
The lit end. In the 80s and 90s, nothing was considered inappropriate. Let's give kids lolly cigars. Brilliant. Yeah, we used to have... You could literally get from the shop, you could have candy sticks, which are like a candy, or you can get chocolate ones, and the wrapper would literally be a cigarette. You'd have like an orange end and a thingy end. Yeah. Hey, dots!
I just remember there was a circus, a carnival, what would you call? Oh, a fair.
Like
a travelling fair that used to come near us, and there was this game I used to love, which was the cork, like
shooting
guns.
game.
And you'd hit like different sweets. And obviously some sweets would be thinner, so they'd be harder to hit. And then you'd have the cigarettes, which are just like little thin white sticks like this in a box. And they were the easiest to hit off.
You
I
get
used to
that.
love them.
And then it gets the other two.
I'm chewing on them. Although I never went around pretending I was smoking, because smoking ain't cool, kids.
No.
Neither's vaping.
It does have a caramel taste. I prefer these, but they're not my favourite.
I really like them. When I say I really like them, I wouldn't just eat them. But as that kid who was knocking them off the thing, if I got these, I think I'd prefer these.
They
to what I
taste
got.
better than our ones. Yeah.
Because these have a caramel flavour. Those other ones were basically just bits of icing sugar.
Yeah. They are better
Which
because
these
at least
are.
they've got a flavour. And they're thicker and I like them. And they're bigger as well.
Yeah.
They're just all so small and they'd end up breaking.
Yeah.
I do prefer them though. This is so interesting. I don't even know how to rate them.
I'd give them a 6.
The musk sticks are like a 4, and then those, maybe like a 6. But I can really see them being childhood favourites. I feel like we've got more of a nostalgic box here. Shall we try these? Our last thing, Menz. Quality since 1850, South Australian family owned. So we like to hear. Bumbles Caramel Honeycomb. Much like Violet Crumble, which is an Australian crunchy bar.
Crunchy.
But covered in a caramel chocolate. No further notes except maybe one. Much too good for children. Brackets, yes, Alex, it must be said in every video. I scared you.
You did scare me. I wasn't
You're literally
expecting that.
like, much too good for children.
What did you scare me in the other video? Oh, you scared me with treat of the week.
Much too good for children. I think we need you to open them and do that.
Open a bag of Bumbles caramel honey and enjoy the perfect combination of traditional crunchy golden honeycomb covered in a smooth and thick caramel coating. It's the way honeycomb should be. So whether it's that crunch you crave or that slow dissolving sensation, it melts in your mouth. These delicious bite-sized pieces of honeycomb are sure to tickle your fancy.
I'm asking you loads of questions, Claire and Erin, but would you rather have a violet crumble or Bumbles? Well, I can smell the caramel. Also, I thought that was just like a light photo. It's really pale.
Yeah, when it said about a caramel coating, I was confused because I thought it looked like chocolate on the outside.
I'm just worried though, because sometimes like a caramel coating isn't that good. It smells quite like sweet. Much too good for children.
It is good, but I think I prefer milk chocolate. Wonder if Bumbles do milk chocolate as well.
Yeah, maybe. I just think the caramel is too sweet for the honeycomb. And also, I don't know if you noticed this with our crunchy, but you know me. I put a bit of that honeycomb in, but it's quite powdery and I ended up choking on it. Their honeycomb is a totally different texture than us.
Yeah, ours is much
more
bigger
like
holes.
Area holes. And it's got like different colour.
And much crunchier, more brittle.
It's a lot like softer.
It's almost soft, yeah. I never like caramel in that form. I prefer like ribbon caramel.
That's more like caramel.
And both of those things are very sweet. I just think it would be better if you had the sweet honeycomb and then you had like chocolate.
I think it needs the chocolate too. It is just quite overly sweet.
But
I enjoyed it.
If you're into arts and crafts, there's nothing to stop you melting your favourite chocolate over that and making it even better.
Exactly. Then it's like double whammy. Arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts.
Or like baking.
I just mean, you know, using your hands.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Before we get into treat of the week, I'm going to do revision of the week. These are a 9, not an 8.
I am going to say my treat of the week is Kirk's, and I'm not going to say the flavour just in case. This is absolutely fantastic. The pie and sauce crisps were really up there, but this just like tips it. It's absolutely amazing. Not like anything we have here really. I know I said iron brew, but it is so different. Yeah, I wish we could get this here. Fantastic.
My treat of the week is
Musk.
musky glands.
The
Pie and sauce.
Yeah.
These are delicious. They're just so salty and nice.
Oh yeah, they're
And the crisps
amazing.
are lightly cooked, but just perfect.
Cooked enough. They were absolutely delicious. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Claire and Erin, thank you so much. I feel like what you send is such a variety, so it's really nice getting to try so many different things. We really enjoy it.
For a second there, I thought you said Claire and Erin in an Irish accent.
Claire and Erin.
Claire and Erin.
I know.
If you haven't already, Claire and Erin, you need to watch Dairy Girls. It's a great series.
I know, I need to get into it. I didn't really find the first episode any good, but I think you need to allow more than that.
It's so good.
Anyway, Claire and Erin, thank you so much for sending us that amazing box. We really enjoyed those goodies and we hope you enjoyed watching. And if anyone else would like to try some of our British treats, we'll leave a link down below. But anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed watching and we'll see you soon. Bye guys.
See ya.